Actually, I can't quite remember the number. I'll look it up here in a second. But I guess big news is we got the 18th anniversary on June 1st that we passed by, so that's pretty cool. We've had the Yor thing going on in honor of that. So that's obviously still going for a couple of weeks now. And let's see, stuff we got going on. We did have the unfortunate incident on the anniversary, which I guess we should mention. So we had some people exiled, had
It was a thing.
some stuff spammed, etc. But hey, got past it, so there we go. I did have the Hure thing. We did after last Fireside remove a couple of the voice channels, so from what I've seen so far, it seems like it's okay. We still have plenty of channels and whatnot, but I guess we'll continue to keep watching that. Let's see.
Potential downside on the lack of channels, we ended up getting some non-Kvasers in Sutongs, so
I did.
we might need to add a couple more just so that they don't feel like that's a place to congregate.
I did hear that complaint from a few people. I added the Hall of Aegir, so there's another one close to it there. Kind of draw them away, I guess.
I'll let you know if that solution works.
Just a quick announcement on Fusrun created a Destiny 2 clan for WA, as everybody plays Destiny 2. He put that together, so that's pretty cool. Bjorn, thanks to Bjorn and also Raud who suggested it, you can now self-assign all the players' roles for all the games, so that's the Loki bot that does that. You can just use Shrine of Uko, that's now, I've just made it like the bot use channel, basically. So you can assign and remove any player's roles you want just by messaging it, basically, or just typing a command in there. We have the new theme this period from Route, which is Words to Live By, so that started, and I think that is about it. Just for me, I know I had I made like a little list of like locations and places in the WA lore world. I just made like a thread in the forums in the new ETA, so that's up. And we have, let's see, a couple of codex entries. I'm going to try to be doing some more of that. There's a big backlog for the Scribes Guild that I finished up, and then I'm going to be kind of going through and looking at all the current entries, hopefully, and just like updating them, seeing if there's anything that's out of date, stuff like that. I think there's still some that need to be updated with House Warden, Family Bjargling, and all that stuff. And as well, Scotty's got his new Rainbow Six Siege team, which he has put together. And he also has a Discord server for that as well, Flames of Icer, which I am on. So if you're into Rainbow Six Siege, hit him up or any of the Rainbow Six Siege guys. And yeah, that should be pretty exciting. I believe that's about all I've got. If anybody has any questions or any topics they want to bring up, go ahead.
I don't think it's a huge deal, but like with the Discord boosts, if we wanted to like plan anything, like I don't think we should pressure people to get Nitro just to boost the server, but like if people have Nitro and don't have anything else to do, I guess we have a server.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got the banner now for it, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
I think we're at like 5 or 6 right now, and it's like 2, 10, and 50. Like it's not like a
50.
there's not a lot of tiers.
We're at 5 right now.
Yeah, we might get 10. I
50.
doubt we'll get 50.
Yeah, I have my doubts about 50, but we'll see what goes on.
But I mean, if anybody has Nitro and hasn't thrown their boosted anything yet,
I'm planning to buy soon.
Well,
Speaking of Vest, you may want to return some of the older emotes that were eliminated. I know some people were looking to.
oh yeah.
yeah,
Now that we have
one does
100
not
slots.
simply. One does not simply all that stuff. I know somebody complained about that recently.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
bring
would
those
have way
back.
more emotes.
We do have plenty of space now, so yeah, we can do that.
You're
One does not
welcome.
simply remove. One does not simply. Yeah, we can bring those back. Some of them I didn't have. I don't have saved on my computer. It's like other people uploaded them, so I don't know if anybody has any suggested emotes or they've got some hanging around or something. I don't think I have any of the ones that I removed saved myself, so somebody would else would have to make or find them. And then I
You
believe,
just want people to like PM you the emotes?
yeah, or I think any officer can upload them.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe, yeah.
Yeah, any officer. So real quick about the emotes and stuff being removed. Nobody removed aggressive laughter, did they? Because if so, I'm gonna find out who that person is. I want a name and address, and they will be summarily executed.
It's still there, Manny.
It's there.
Thank God.
Somebody gonna die.
Now, real quick as well with the whole Shrine of Uko channel, kind of, I guess, ad hoc becoming our dedicated bot channel. Do we know if we're gonna like allow folks to use like Heimdall in there? Just because I'll be honest with you, I'm all down for folks checking their stats and shit, but I don't really like seeing massive blocks of it in Ganunga Gap where I go to look for memes and funny shit posts from my fellow members.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is that people could use any of the bots in Shrine of Uko, and that will be the proper place for it. Because I think,
Permission to start policing Ganunga Gap for people using S?me.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think we're gonna have one channel that's filled with bot commands as long as we have bots. So we might as well just put them all in one channel, and I think that should work. Cool. Well, anybody have anything else?
For further advertisement of my team, we're gonna be having our first game in July, hopefully. Right now, our United Kingdom team is looking much better than our US. I didn't have many members join. So I'm thinking of making an actual announcement in the announcement channels. Other than that, I hope to. My main goals with this team is to kind of bring WA into a competitive scene in a sense into a game, to where when someone hears of Warriors of Acer or Flames of Acer, they will actually think, oh yeah, that's those guys are really good at said game, and maybe we could expand this to other games too. So that was my main goal with this, and along with giving the Rainbow Six Siege community, which has grown quite large actually, more chance in progressing.
Cool, cool.
Now, real quick about Rainbow Six Siege, right? Because I know that this was something that was done in the past. I don't necessarily recall who this was being headed by. Was it you, Stavi, or Snyalagir, our late friend? Uh, as he says with a bit of contempt in his voice. Um, but do we have any plans for Rainbow Six Siege Night going forward? Because I could see that as an excellent recruitment opportunity, particularly.
What do you mean again?
Rainbow Six Siege Night. Do we have any plans for that going forward, or is that just done? Because I don't remember if it was you or a Sneller Gear that was doing that.
It was me and Solite that mainly hosted it. The problem is my computer has been dead for a while, but that will restart again as soon as I get my computer back in shape. It will be either this week or next week. We will start again.
All right. Well, yeah.
Uh,
Once you can get that back into shape, just start whipping it, beat it like it's a small child,
The
and
computer or
yeah,
the
that'll be
net?
good.
okay, yeah, for sure. Not like a small child, but I'll make sure I write it.
No, don't.
All right. Well, anybody have anything else they want to bring up?
Negative.
GG.
Oh, the one thing I should probably bring up, just because with our little exiled members, actually House Warden does now have a new prince, which is Scorus. So
Oh, that's right.
congratulations to him on that.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys.
In addition, a shout out to all my my friends in House Warden, start doing challenges, or I will find you.
All right.
Oh, and I guess I can announce for Sjorecker that Jessie is now the new princess of House Thief. So he had formerly had X Legendary as sort of the honorary prince, even though X Legendary has not been in the clan for a really long time, just sort of the honorary one, and now he has actual princess, so that's pretty cool. And there's
And I
a
believe
Is it?
actually, I believe that I did see a recruit from Jesse Thief there in the
Yeah.
recruits channel. So
Mhm.
hopefully House Thief can pull a House Dane and revive themselves, preferably in a not so cancerous manner.
it's possible. I mean, I don't think there's been 3 thieves since at least 10 years, if not more. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, oh, and that the some of the new princes and princess and a couple other things. There's a handbook update I'm coming out with. It should have just updated a couple of those things that I need to. I think it's ready to go. I just need to upload it, which is a little bit of a tricky process now, but I will try to do that pretty soon. And yeah, so let's see. Oh, and I'm slightly rewording of the rules. I think we had a bit of an episode in Niflheim, so we're adding a couple stuff, just trying to make it a little bit more specific at Raud's suggestions. So yeah. Well, does anybody have anything else?
Negative, boss.
Not really. Not this time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Except players are brain.
Play Rainbow Six Siege with us.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll probably sign off then. A pretty short one, but honestly, I think it's only the last half dozen or so that have been more like 30 minutes or an hour. It used to be we'd go for 10 or 15 minutes every time, so I think it's no problem. We have certainly stuff to do. We got the Cure thing to participate in, so I'm gonna continue watching that. I did update the scoreboard, by the way, for anybody who didn't see, and I'll try to be updating that more often now. But yeah, well, thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks anyone watching the VOD, and we'll be back next week at 5 p.m. PST.